Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Together podcast for the Chowen 2024 campaign. It is September 12th, 2023. I took the day off from promoting anything other than just peace yesterday. Yesterday was one of our biggest days in history, biggest day that I can remember in my life. Challenger stuff, Challenger explosion, that type of thing. But boy, September 11th was a huge day for our nation. So I gave it a rest. Everybody was filling the socials with all their stuff, and I changed my page to show the flag and the 9/11 tribute. But that's where I stopped, and there's a reason for that. As we grieve, we grow. And over 20 years ago when this happened, I was a younger man and invulnerable. Nothing was going to happen to me that was bad. Had life by the balls, and off we went. Well, that life certainly changed that day. And had I been a little bit more aware, I would have seen other things coming. But the reason that I didn't spend more time flooding the airwaves with other people's stuff is I took some time to go through the video, the audio, because I've been getting a little bit lazy with that stuff, and that's not appropriate. I forget the edge that was put on us by that event. Watching those planes hit, I can remember my now ex, but then wife, calling me at the office to ask if I knew what was going on. And in the financial industry, we did know kind of what was going on, but not much. And then it all unfolded. And then we all just wanted to get home to our families. So as I grieve the loss of my father, loss of lots of different things, I grieved that day. And that has allowed me to grow and to realize where I fall short. And this sounds like a podcast about me, but hang in there, it's not. It's a podcast about the country. September 12th is just as important a day now going forward as any other day. Could be more important because if you remember September 12th, way back when this happened, the flags unfurled. Every house had one. Everybody was an American. It didn't matter, color, creed, what side of the aisle you were on. It didn't matter. We were together, 100% together. Now, as we citizens were banding together, getting things done, checking on our neighbors, going back to the good old-fashioned days where we cared about each other more than anything else on the planet. We were all Americans that day, every single one of us. We are today, but it's different. It's fragmented. In the day as we stood there together, hand in hand, the government was behind us saying, we're going to protect you. We're going to do this Patriot Act. Don't you worry about it. We're going to protect you from the terrorists and the bad guys. And we needed that. We needed to upgrade some things. But now, as I look at things, our fragmentation is getting worse, and the government is getting worse as well. And that's where we can lose hope easily if we want to, if we allow ourselves to. Even if we don't want to, it's hard to sometimes find that sunny day. But here's where I am today. This is a sunny day because we're all still here. We are here to grieve, mourn, and cherish those that were lost that day, all of those that have been lost along the way, keeping us safe. We have a moment to be thankful. Add that to our gratitude list, and everybody should keep one of those. That's been one of the most life-changing things I've ever done, is keep a little list of things you're thankful for. I think as president, I'll do that for sure. The list will be longer, and that's okay. Don't worry, I'll pay for the paper myself. That will not come out of the federal budget. So here's the sunny day piece of it. As I watch Washington, D.C. squabble and fight and bitch back and forth and continue to add to the tyranny, because that's what we're facing. There is sunshine burning through those clouds. And it's the people like you. It's the people that are listening to this right now. It's the people that are continuing to reach out, say, hey, what can I do? I just had another lady today. I mean, I had to take some time off to do some work to make some money to put back in the bank, but we'll start hitting the campaign stuff here again in the next day or two. In the meantime, people are saying, what can I do to help? How do I support you? I don't have any money. What can I do to help? Can I help with signatures to get on ballots? Absolutely. All that stuff helps. There's not an infinite budget here. We're going to start another campaign thing that's going to be pretty cool. Instead of looking for big donors, we want to focus on people like us that can do this, and it's going to be clever. You'll see. I got a great team that came up with some pretty cool stuff. I have an idea, and then off they go with it. But the sunny day, the rays of sunshine are you. It's our country. It's our possibilities. It's our future. It's our strength together. We are the shining city on the hill. We are the last bastion of freedom in the world. That was pointed out to me, and it became very obvious when the COVID thing came down. We're it. There's nobody behind us. There's nobody back us up. We're it. And you know what? As Americans, we put our heads together, we can get it back. We're facing a long uphill slog. But guess what? That's fine. I'll take it. No place else on the planet can do what we're doing. The long uphill slog is unavailable to most everybody in this world. Nobody could just say, I want to be president. Hey, what do you think? You want in? And all of a sudden you start building this thing up. Everywhere I go, people are excited about this because it's not me. It's not me. It's the idea of me. It's the idea that I'm putting out there saying, hey, it's just a normal person. Off we go. Let's get it back. We can do it kindly. We can do it with common sense. We can do it together. And that's where it has to be. It starts there. It ends there, and it succeeds there. We do this together. So that's where I am tonight. Remember where you were 9/11. Remember where you were 9/12 as well. Unfurl that flag again. If somebody says, boy, that's offensive, tell them to piss off. This is America. They don't have to look at it. If they don't like it, they're probably in the wrong spot. If seeing the American flag doesn't get your heart beating just a little bit faster in the right way, I got nothing for you. So here we go. If you want to be on part of any kind of team, you want to be on a marketing team, you want to be on a fundraising team, you want to be on the signature team to get us on the ballot in all these different states, let me know. Shoot us an email at info@chowen2024.org, because we're not asking for billions here. We're going to have one more meeting with the crew to figure out, are we going to do this public financing thing? It gives us a bit of a disadvantage, but it might be the best way, because if we do it properly, and it's the way I believe, it's going to be just us. It's going to be people, not corporations, not big business, not dark money, just us. Saying, hell with it. You know what? We can do it together. We don't need them. I don't want them. If somebody said, did you take money from so-and-so group? No, I didn't. But I did get a nice donation from Mrs. Johnson down the street, $10. She sent me a check in the mail with a little card that said, good luck and thank you. That is way more important. If we can get 1 million Mrs. Johnsons to help out, we're in fine shape. We can do this efficiently. We don't have to do an entourage everywhere we go. The last time I did a run, it was just me and my car, packed full of stuff to sell and to meet with people and to hand out. So there you have it. There's your 9/12 podcast. I want to keep it under 10 minutes. I went over by a couple seconds. I'll let the outro music take us home, and then we'll start doing this again. Now, I say that a lot, but every once in a while, a flurry of work comes in and I got to get done. So I'm going to keep focusing on everything that's important. Thanks for listening. Have a great night.